everyone, my name is Lâm Bảo Thy. My student ID is BABAWE19209, and today I'm with presentation about the case study in e-commerce class. My school is International University and my lecturer is Ms. Hồng Anh. And my case study is Elemica cooperation, collaboration in community. In the content, we have general information in 3 case study workshops. In the general information, we have 3 more parts. The first part is what is Elemica. About Elemica, it's a B2B cloud-based supply chain platform, and its purpose: first, cooperation on a one-to-one firm basic and collaboration on a multi-firm project, and processing approximately about $350 billion in annual transactions across more than 7,500 process industry trading partners, and it's founded by 22 leading corporations in the chemical industry. And about the next part is tariff-free of ERP. ERP Enterprise Resource Plan is a tool to managing document overall business operation. ERP helps enterprise to conduct transaction, handle logistics, and keep the book. How can it make the profit? Have many ways to make the profit, and the first way is changing the transaction fees on the per transaction basis. Clients are charged for the service based on volume of usage. Firms are charged on basis of how much the service they use on a demand basis. And about the summary, we have 3 small parts. The first part is how Elemica works, and the second part is why Elemica successes, and the final part is the renovating. For the first part, how Elemica works, we have the order into your internal enterprise system. So Elemica quickly network to supplies internal enterprise system, and you get a confidence receipt, and then we plan and coordinate delivery and automatically send an invoice and submit the payment. And the second part, why Elemica successes, is address the needs of chemical, time, and proper energy, and selected process company on site. Clients have increased their profitability and improved cash flow towards further payment. And the final part, the renovation, supply chain operating network, SCON, is process control tower. And for our second part is 3 case study questions. In this case study, we have 3 questions to make us to understand more about this case. This have 3 questions. About the first question is: if you were a small chemical company, what concern would you have about joining Elemica? The second question is: Elemica provides a community for participants where they can transact, coordinate, and cooperate to produce products for less. Yes, these firms also compete with one another when they sell chemicals to end users from in the automobile, airline, and manufacturing industry. How is this possible? And about the third question: how does the purchase of Elemica by Thomas Bravo, a rebate everyday firm, change how Elemica fits into the P2P framework illustrated in Figure 12.9. In the first question, if you were a small chemical company, what concerns would you have about joining Elemica? Let me discuss out and answer this for all of you. harsh competition with other large companies, the ability to satisfy demand. A partner cannot use the Elemica's quick-link CRP connective required level of technology goes based within the online. In the second version, Elemica provides a community for participants where they can transact, coordinate, and cooperate to produce products for less. Yes, these firms also compete with one another when they sell chemicals to end-user firms in the automobile, airline, and manufacturing industry. How it is possible? Let me discuss in this version for you, and I will tell all of you about the answer after I read on the case study in the ebook. For this answer of this question, the chemical companies are often customers of one another as well as competitors. On the participant traders benefits through reduced cost of serving customer first. This importation and kept clandestine. Companies cannot use the issues of pricing as a combating factor since they are kept confidential. And the third version is how the purchase of Elemica by Thomas Bravo abbreviates everything from check how Elemica fits into the B2B framework illustrated in figure 12.9. In this version, after I read the ebook and I have the answer for my mind, to continue with the current straight guide, explain their service to new areas fit in the table, both vertically and horizontally. It's making it become a multi-industry organization. And finally, about the reference of all my presentation. In this presentation, I have to put a lot of results from a lot of page line. In the ebook, I put in case study Elemica cooperation, collaboration, and community chapter 12, and the supply chain management and collaborative commerce in page A232K, A28 for e-commerce business technology society 2018 from Kenneth Loudon and Karen Garcia Faber. And now I put it in the internet and Wikipedia. This brings me to the end of my presentation, and to end this I will summarize again our presentation. In my presentation I have two main parts. First part is general information, and the second part is three recent case study. In the general information we need to remember what is Elemica. Elemica is B2B cloud-based supply chain platform. It's very important, so you need to remember that. And next, we need to remember the therapy of ERP. ERP, a tool to manage document, overall business operation. Then we need to know how can it make the profit. It makes profits from the transaction in the client. Then there's the next part in three case study. The first is ourselves. If you were a small chemical company, what concern would you have about trying Elemica? And the second is how it is possible if the Elemica provide a community for participants where they can transact, coordinate, and cooperate to produce product for less. And the third question is how does the purchase of Elemica by Thomas Bravo, a rebate equity firm change how Elemica fits into the B2B framework illustrated in Figure 12.9. So that's all of my presentation. Thank you for your attention to my presentation, and I hope you guys have a nice day. And if you have any question, you can contact to me. You can send emails to me. Ask me now. You can.